What's up, YouTube? It's been forever since we last spoke. I know. I've been busy. I've been dealing with things. The new year hit, and I've just been trying to figure out what I want to do and how I want to proceed throughout this next year and how I want to evolve the channel. So I've been gone. Been doing a lot of thinking, and I've been kind of sad. So we'll talk about that during this episode 2. Before I actually start talking about what I'm going to be doing today, I want to go ahead and start talking about the topic that I wanted to talk about. And actually, this isn't even the topic I wanted to talk about. It's just the topic I'm going to, because it's been on my mind, and as much as I want to push it away and get past it, it's been such a huge part of my life the past 5 months, and especially the past 2 weeks. It's on my mind. I have to talk about it. I have to get it out of the way. I've been talking about it on social media. Well, here is me just finally coming clean. So I recently went through a breakup, and it was really sad because I really liked her and things were going well, but we just disagreed on something and we had to part ways. It really made me really sad because, we had a good thing going, and it just didn't work out. No hard feelings. But that brings me to my topic, and I'm glad that I'm feeling a lot better today, and I'm feeling a lot better after some time to actually talk about it. But I wanted to talk about how people can just leave your life suddenly. And there's just no insurance policy to stop that. There's no rule to be they have to give you a warning. They have to give you a 7-day grace period. No. Newsflash. Whoever is in your life, I don't care how they're tied to you. They could be your mother, they could be your brother, they could be your dad, your cousin, your aunt, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your best friend for 25 years, okay? Tomorrow, they could decide, you are toxic in my life and I am going to X you out. This is entirely possible. I know me, I build relationships, and I don't build relationships with just anybody. That includes friendships, that includes lovers. When I become friends with somebody, I expect to become friends with them for a lifetime until I die or, one of us leaves this plane of existence. But that's simply not true. And I'm reminded of that every once in a while, and it's always a sad reminder. One day, you're hanging out, you're texting, you're laughing, you're supporting each other, and everything's great. But all of a sudden, out of nowhere, this person is nowhere to be found. They no longer talk to you. You're no longer texting them, and you just feel empty. This has happened to me on several occasions. It's happened to me with a couple of my lovers. It's also happened to me with a couple of my friends. Each time, I'm always so bummed out. It's almost like they don't exist anymore. It's almost like, dare I say it, they're dead. At least they're dead to my life and my universe because I don't interact with them or see them anymore. And so then there becomes a space of mourning, and you have to take it and you have to be sad. You have to let the process go through you because it's actually happening and they're not there anymore. You think when you have a strong bond with somebody, it's going to stand the test of time, and no matter what, you'll at least be friends. And if you're really best friends, you can work through anything, but there are some times when people will just make decisions. And I'm not placing any blame on them. It's their life. They can live it however they want. I hope they're doing their best. I hope all these people who've cut ties with me are doing well. I hope we reconnect in the future. That is my ultimate hope and dream. But the realization is the people who have left my life, they have not came back yet. And some of these have happened a long time ago. And I'm sure some of you can speak to this as well. But that's just a weird feeling, right? The idea that you can love somebody, the idea that you can share so many beautiful moments, and then 1 or 2 things or 3 things or whatever can just totally destroy that relationship. So much so this person doesn't want to ever see you again. I know I'm not alone, but when you're doing it and you're going through it, you definitely feel alone. So I hope that, you guys can actually meet me halfway and understand where I'm coming from, and that's why I've kind of been absent as of late. That's why I've been kind of sad on social media recently, but as you can see, I'm doing better. And in the past, time and patience and loving of myself has healed that, but unfortunately, that is the only solvent to these issues. I have not found another one. Alcohol, drugs, sex, replacing people, those things don't work. If you know of any other solvents, please tell me, because I'm definitely looking for the quick fix. But again, the only thing that's worked is time, patience, and, love. Anyway, the workout we're gonna do today is kind of funny. This is the second episode of season 2, and I am gonna do one of Jen Selter's butt workouts. I know you guys already know who Jen Selter is. I definitely know who Jen Selter is. She's totally cool. I met her one time. That's a story for a different vlog. But yes, I'm gonna do one of her booty workouts. We're gonna see what all the hype is. Maybe when I walk away today, I'm gonna have a booty that's actually fit for Instagram, like Jen Selter, but we'll see. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy. We'll touch base later. Thanks so much. I'm glad you're back. Feels weird to be in front of the camera again, because it's been like months.
Close your eyes to see what is wrong.
That was lunges, and they were very hard. My legs are not prepared for that. I've mostly been light running for like the past 6 months.
Stay calm, like I just love. So I AC draw. I don't need much, but I want it up. Answer my phone with the money call. I'm jumping. Can you get off of the internet? Searching for something more internet. Closing up all of the cups. Hiding way under the seats. I'm checking. Bitch, I'm jumping. Bitch, I'm jumping.
Alright, I stole away to a secluded spot in the gym. So this Jen Selter butt workout is no joke. My butt feels a little bit weird, not like super hurting, but like the leg muscle right underneath my butt, which I think is my glute, those things are on fire right now. They hurt a lot. I want to stretch them. I'm sitting down, I feel good, but I still have another half of this workout to go. I'm gonna kick it into high gear. I'm gonna do it a lot faster. But yeah, I just wanted to touch on what we were talking about earlier at the beginning of this episode about people just exiting your life. I am curious to know, have you ever experienced that, and how did you cope? What did you do to get by it? Did you cling to the person? Did you send them a lot of texts, emails, letters? Did you like talk to their friends? Did you hopelessly hold on to the fact that they were gonna contact you again? And then when you finally realized that they were gone for good and they had no interest in returning into your life, how did you feel? And what did you do? How did you move on? Do you still think about that person? You know, I just wanna hear some stories. Let me share one story with you. I had a friend in college, and we used to run track together, and to me, this was one of my best friends. And I loved him so much. I thought he was really cool. He was a great athlete. Whenever we were together, we were just laughing. Like, we were from the same state, and like we ran against each other in high school. And at one point during the summer, I hadn't talked to him for a while, admittedly, probably about a month or two. And to me, that wasn't really a big deal, but as you'll find out, it was a big deal to him. I had to move, and he happened to have a truck. And it was the summertime, and I needed to move all my stuff. And so I texted him out of the blue, and I said, hey, can you help me move? And he did not answer me. And so, you know, I didn't think anything of it. To me, we're best friends, and, you know, this is what I truly thought. So then I think I texted him a little while longer. This story is like 10 years old, so I'm probably not even saying everything correctly. I texted him again, and he was like, no, I'm not gonna come help you move. You're not gonna just use me for my truck. This is weird to me because we had been running track and known each other for a long time, so I was like, I'm not using you. Regardless of how I felt, this person felt that I was using them, and I had to reflect on that and think, well, maybe I wasn't doing everything I could have to be a good friend, especially if I considered this person to be my best friend. And I thought at the time this person was just mad or was circumstantial, but this person actually exited my life, and I never got to reconnect with them. And we haven't really talked since that time, and I miss him dearly. We are Facebook friends, so I follow him every once in a while, and he's doing well. But that was a weird one. It's not quite a juicy one because it's not a lover, but yeah, that one is the one that stuck with me for sure. Share with me one of yours. Back to the butt workout.
He runs the town. Mayweather, the kid's gonna kick his ass in 6. The boy is a good fighter. He's a fighter. He fights the right way. So what do you want? Yeah. So many women wanna call me busy, and you wonder what I'm at that I ain't called you lately. Some would say that I'm
Represent on your jacket and stuff. Your head on short. Your charger don't work. And you still is on your shirt. I hope your tears don't hurt. And I can smile in your face. Cause my losses are the lie that changed my mind to a fate. I hope you have. I hope you have.
All right, I'm back real quick. Yes, this is a really weird rhino right next to me. We're just gonna dismiss it as art. But anyway, thank you for joining me in the second episode of season 2. I had a featured workout. I had been thinking about doing this for a long time, and I finally had my first one, and it was a Selter workout. I'll post the workout in the description so you guys can click it. You can go to the link that I used. I'm sitting Indian style, and I feel pretty good. My butt doesn't hurt. I just know that I worked it. So maybe tomorrow I'll start to really feel the effects of it. But like I said, my glutes are like pretty tight. So I'm gonna give this out of 5, like on a difficulty scale, probably like a 3. It wasn't really hard, but it was definitely something I don't do very often. It's probably like a 3. And then lastly, the topic that we talked about, it's very close to home right now. I would love to hear from you guys. Even if you're not gonna comment, maybe you can send me a text, reach out on social media, let me know what you think. send me some kind words. I'm definitely all about loving people as they're healing. And thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the video that was before this, and if you haven't watched it, you should go watch it because I featured my dad. I worked out with my dad. It's very silly. He looks like me, but also he doesn't, and it'll make sense once you see it. And yes, we are biological. But anyway, thanks so much for joining. I will catch you guys later. I am back on YouTube, and it feels really strange, but also exciting. All right, talk to you guys later. Have a good one. I'll see you soon.